Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire and I'm the owner and creator behind CL Vintage Finds, and this is Thrifted Tuesday. This is the day each week where I go through all the items that I've hauled over the past week. I go to all kinds of sales. This week I went to Goodwill, Salvation Army, I think other thrift stores. I did go to some other thrift stores, and an auction. I also went to an auction. I've got some great finds. I'm actually filming this on Monday because I have a girls trip planned tomorrow with a couple of the other ladies in my antique mall, and we're going on a buying mission, and I may do some filming too, so that I'll have a interesting new place. I want to do get back to the antique trail, and this week on my Friday video I actually went to two different restores, one in Albany and one in Schenectady, so I'm gonna be and did some filming there, so that'll be my video for Friday. Here's Ranger. Here's my boy Ranger. He's hanging with us. It's getting closer to his bewitching hour, which is when he kind of turns into a little bit of a whack job because it's close to dinner time. So anyway, let's get to it. I've got to stop myself from saying anyways. I know that's wrong. I don't know. Well, I do think I know where I got it from. I couldn't figure out where I picked it up, and it turns out like every single YouTuber that I watch says anyways, and it got me saying anyways. I know it's grammatically incorrect, and I'm trying to prevent myself from saying it. So if you catch me, let me know. All right, well, let's get to it. First up, Ranger wants me to rub his belly. So first up is this set of two. These are vintage. They're very heavy duty. They're candlestick holders, and they're Saint Nick. I think that's what they're called, like Saint Nick candlestick holders. Very heavy. I don't know that they're crystal, but maybe they're crystal. They feel like lead crystal, so they very possibly may be lead crystal. Next up, this is just a single, so I'll look for a mate, but I like it. Actually, my friend Michelle, this was in a lot that she got at the auction last week, and she got a bunch of milk glass, and she said I could have any that I wanted, and I chose this. So, you know, like I said, hopefully I can find a mate. If not, it'll be available. Okay, this is just a little, I thought it was kind of cool because it had the, you know, like little polka dot things. So anyway, I'll probably flip this over. Caught myself from saying anyways. You know, flip this over for some kind of spring something. So that's that. All right. I was thinking this was going to be a really big haul, but it's not as big a haul as I thought. I got this just because I'm always looking for greens for projects, and I didn't think these greens looked too bad, so I decided to just grab it. I got it at Goodwill, and I don't always see florals there, so when I see them, I grab them. If they're nice, if they're decent. I am placing that big order. I just kind of want to see if anybody bought greens. People are buying the tulips at my booth. Just for those of you, because I've had it come up a couple of times, my booth is at the Broadalbin Antique Mall. It's at 15 West Main Street in the village of Broadalbin. And I also sell at the Schenectady Trading Company. It's now on North Center Street and downtown Schenectady, right off of Union Street. It's only like a block from where it used to be located. This was another one that Michelle got at the auction. I guess it's a vase or a chalice or something. I looked it up. It is by Sam Kutz and Son. It's stamped handmade in Laguna Beach. But it kind of seems like it might be pewter. He's a silversmith. I did look him up, and I guess a very well-known silversmith in Laguna Beach. So I still need to polish this up, but you know, like I said, Michelle bid on this and then handed it to me. Okay, another auction find. I got a whole lot of these. I think it was 13 individual knobs, 6 sets, and they're just old crystal doorknobs. And I use these for various projects throughout the year, so I always grab them when I see them. There were tons of lots of various types of doorknobs. And another guy got a majority of them, but I finally reached out to him and asked him if I could have at least one of the lots of doorknobs. And he let me have that one. So these, where did I get these? Oh, I went with my friend Cheryl to a couple of cool thrift stores up in like the Ballston Spa area and got these. These are, I think this one's Oneida, and it's a butter dish. It has the glass insert, which are oftentimes missing, and it definitely needs to be polished up. So I will, you know, put it in my stash for now. And then this little tray, which I think is like Rogers & Co. It's not William Rogers, which some of my other pieces are, but I thought this one was really pretty. I really like the trim on that, the floral. So grab that. All right. Okay, I'm trying to think. All right, I'll show you this. This is kind of big, really cool. This is a pretty huge, in the scheme of life, basket. Very rustic. I mean, you can tell it's a bent twig around the top as a handle. There's also a twig around the whole base. The inside looks like that. Definitely handmade, definitely old. Best I can ascertain is this is some kind of husk, possibly corn husk, covering the outside. I just think it's a really super cool, very big, you can see in relation to my head how huge this is, basket. And got this at the auction, and it really needs to be just rinsed off, so it's probably not going to happen. And we've got some warm days coming, so maybe I'll get out there, you know, turn my outside water on and just hose it off, because I think it's cool. And I know someone will love it. This is going to be a piece that it's not my normal aesthetic, but I do love baskets, and this one I thought was just too cool to pass up. All right, where shall we go to next? Lots of cool items today, and you know I like to save some of my favorites for last. So, all right, but I've got a pile. So this is, I generally don't get these because I generally don't like it. This is, oh, why am I spacing on the name of it? It's a vintage bowl, probably mid-century-ish. It's just a peach color. Why can't I think of the name of this, you know, finish? So anyways, I grabbed it. I generally don't like these shiny, you know, kind of pieces, but I thought this one was really pretty, so I grabbed it. And we'll see if it sells. I may bring this to my booth maybe this week. I don't know. Why can't I think of the name of that? If I think of it between now and when I edit this, I'll put it in the, I can always do a Google search on it. Okay, these are Anthropology. I think they're so pretty. I only got 2, so 2, and really pretty. And so I grabbed them. I'm really attracted to navy blues right now. So, I don't usually see a lot of navy blue stuff, but I just thought they were too pretty to pass up. Got this. It's an, you know, I buy if I think things are super cute, and this is snowmen, which can take you into this time of year and don't necessarily have to be, you know, Christmassy. This doesn't have anything distinctly Christmassy in it, so I think this could be like this time of year as well, but I'll probably put that in with the other like kind of seasonal trays that I have for next year. Okay, this is Ironstone, and let's see. And you know I've been looking for trays. Hey buddy, stop. This is Ironstone China, and it's by F&T Co. It's got some nice crazing. This is the proper color though. It's, I forget the name of it. Again, just a beige kind of color. And the crazing, well, actually it doesn't have crazing. I think that it's kind of almost like a sponge. a subtle sponged finish. And I looked this piece up, so that is the way it's supposed to look. But I just thought it was kind of cool and different, and ironstone lovers love ironstone. So this is one of the pieces. If you saw actually that video is doing really well. My Goodwill and Salvation Army video that I posted Friday is doing really well for me. I think it's already has over 850 views. This is one of the items that I bought at Goodwill. I showed you this pattern. It is Stanberry is the name of the pattern. It's by Syracuse China. They're made in America. And I just think it's so pretty. And I got 3 different sizes of this plate to make tiered trays with. I got 2 sets. I just think this is really pretty for spring. And so we'll see if I sell any of the pieces in my booth, any of the tiered trays in my booth, and maybe I'll make some new ones up. And I've had a lot of people interested in tiered trays lately and said they were going to be heading into the booth. So if I sell some, I'll definitely make up some new ones. I also got a serving piece in this pattern just because I thought it was plain. It can, you know, not plain really, but pretty, and could definitely kind of be intertwined with other, you know, China patterns with a similar, you know, aesthetic, for lack of a better word. Okay, these I thought were so pretty. It is a cream and sugar. I can't remember exactly the name of this pattern. Is Pyrex. I'd never seen it before. I think it's called Red Stripe, but I really feel like it's more of a pink or a peachy pink, like a dark peachy pink. On camera, as I'm looking at it, it looks pretty red, but in person, I don't think it looks that red. So really nice, no chips or cracks or anything like that. Stamped on the bottom, Pyrex. Again, I think that's mid-century-ish. So if you're a Pyrex lover, like lots of people are, you might be interested in that set. Oh, I didn't say this. I've been shipping. I shipped something to Tennessee last week. I shipped something to Texas today. So I will ship some items. I won't ship all items if they're large. And it's gonna, I mean, I could tell you this, even the thing that I shipped today, just a very small piece last week was 14, 15 bucks. And the one I shipped today, which I did in a priority mailbox, which online it said that was going to be 16, and it ended up being 18.80. So shipping is expensive, and I'm not always down with that kind of fees on top of what people are paying. So, you know, just keep that in mind when you're, if you do want to purchase something and want it shipped. Shipping is really expensive these days. Okay, I posted this online today. This is I believe a 12-inch globe. It's done by Better Homes and Garden. I think the color is beautiful, but what I really love is the stand. It's brass. It's got some patina on it. Let me get my hand out of the way. So, you know, this might have been in someone's basement or someone's garage or something. I would probably say basement because otherwise it's in really good shape. It turns both ways, so you can turn it with this little knob here. This is walnut wood. This was filthy. I really cleaned it up a lot. I got a lot of the, you know, kind of, it's not rust because it's brass. This is a brass, and it's just a patina. So, and that's just what happens. And like I said, it was probably in somebody's basement, and basements in the Northeast are damp, but it's beautiful. And I have always tried to get globes at the auctions. I never win the bids, but they go really high at the auctions, you know, especially these vintage ones. It's from the 1960s. So, this is one of the prettiest ones I've ever seen. In fact, the auctioneer said that. He said he'd never seen one like it. It's definitely very mid-century modern. I think it's a beautiful piece. I don't think I'd want to ship that because I think it would be expensive to ship. But, you know, if it's something you want, you know, reach out to me and we can discuss it. Okay, last item. This reminds me very much of the piece of artwork that I thrifted last week, which ended up being a Monet, not just a print of a Monet, not an actual Monet. I would love to score an actual Monet at a thrift store, but I don't see that happening to me. This one is by an artist called, I think it's Jamie Carter, and this is Dirt Road to Water or something, I think is the name of it. It's framed beautifully. I'm trying to get the glare, or the ring light glare out of there. It's framed beautifully. I think it's a beautiful piece. I'm gonna refinish the frame on this one too, just because I think this gold frame dates it. I think it's a beautiful piece. I think I'm probably gonna keep the Monet. I love it. I just love it, especially after I painted the frame. It is so gorgeous. If you follow me over on Facebook, I may show you that piece anyway, when I'm doing my Wednesday's Wonders video on Wednesday, which by the time you see this, that'll be tomorrow. And it's gorgeous. And I may do this one in a green. I wouldn't want to do the same color blue because it just wouldn't work with this one, although they kind of look sort of similar to me in some ways. I just really feel there's a lot of greens in this, and I have a green that's going to work really pretty, but I'm going to do it with a milk paint, and so it has some cracking and crazing and all those good things. So I think that's everything. It always seems like I always want to say, I thought there was more. I actually had some more items I could show you, but I kind of thought this was going to be a long video. So I am going to wrap this up, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, please do all the things. I'm not doing a giveaway this month, but there may be another one down the road. But please still comment and share and do all the things. And I last month was incredible. Thank you so much. My channel has grown a lot, and I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys. Your support means the world to me. And until next time, you guys have a good one.